Hey everybody, it's Jason with Parallel Reality coming back with you today with an article from Outkick. Is the Washington Post is crumbling, and I saw a similar video on Breitbart as well. Similar video, hello, similar article on Breitbart as well. Like we're gonna run the same time, but I'm just going with the Outkick one here. And in the midst of all the BS going on right now in the world, I thought this would be some sort of good news for everybody. So again, the Washington Post is crumbling, and geez, smallest violin in the world. So it goes into politicians long fear the Washington Post's ability to disfigure American politics. The paper's influence was that profound. Journalists aspired to work there to be the next Bob Woodward, Carl Bernstein, Michael Wilbon, or Tony Kornheiser. In fact, Outkick's own Clay Travis Travis Kornheiser as an inspiration during his early days as sports writer. And if people don't know who Clay Travis is, he is actually the founder of the website of Outkick. So there you go. Says the Post was the pinnacle of American journalism. Unfortunately, that is no longer the case. The outlet is a shell of its former self, and its business model is cratering as a result. And again, smallest goddamn violin in the world for these guys. The only thing that would make me happier is if the New York Times is going out of business too. It says Wednesday, the Washington Post informed staffers in a company-wide email that it is cutting about 240 jobs. Again, smallest violin in the world. And it says Wednesday there, so I'm guessing, given this article was on October 11th, I think it actually was October 11th Wednesday. Let's see here. Yeah, it was Wednesday. Okay, so it was like on October 11th. So it says the email reported the upcoming layoff period to challenges with digital subscriptions and advertising. Maybe people just don't want your advertising because you suck. There's our prior projections for traffic, subscriptions, and advertising growth for the past 2 years and into 2024 have been overly optimistic, Interim Chief Executive Officer Patty Stonesifer wrote in the email. The urgent need to invest in our current growth priorities brought us to the difficult conclusion that we need to adjust our cost structure now. The Post has roughly 2.5 million subscribers, down from 3 million at the end of 2020. Jeff Bezos paid $250 million for the outlet in 2013, and the Post is set to lose $100 million this year. Yeah, so it's basically a money pit for Jeff Bezos, which $100 million for him is like nothing really, but still a lot of money. It says if it's not imminent, if even plausible, because the reputation of the paper is fractured. Excuse me, not keeping it in. Was it sacrificed his credibility during the Trump years in an effort to detail his presidency? I don't know if that meant to say derail, but it's probably more likely that it meant to say derail. The paper linked credence to the conspiracy theory, the conspiracy that Trump colluded with Russia to rig the 2016 election, inciting both hysteria and hate. And we know that that was just a false thing that was made up by Hillary Clinton at this point. Don't believe me? Go check it out. And she still continues to pass that off like it wasn't her that did it, and it was a Trump thing. Anyway, says the Washington Post won a Pulitzer Prize for reporting on the topic. That's right, but the reporting was not. Yes, because it was all a complete lie. Because here's a deeper look at some of those inaccuracies. And I'm not going to go into it now, but the article is linked in the description below. Feel free to click on that and check them out yourself. The Gallup poll recently found that just 15% of American adults trust formerly prestigious newspapers. That's a horrible number. Because the Washington Post is one of the reasons why. And it will be a challenge for the Post to reverse that reputation. I don't think it's possible. To be perfectly honest, I think they're SOL. Shit out of luck. Says think about CNN. The network tried to pivot back to the middle under Chris Licht to regain credibility, but instead it alienated leftists, leaving the network without a core audience. Whoops. And again, smallest violin in the world for CNN. The Washington Post finds itself in a similar situation, on the decline with little to no upside. As the Post is no longer a gold standard of journalism, it has become a rag. Yeah, it's basically as good as like the National Enquirer at this point. So it's just look at its newsroom. There's no nastier trio of women in the media than Taylor Lorenz, Laura Wagner, and Emily Fine. I don't know who Laura Wagner is. Taylor Lorenz, you could find all I can say is gobs of things out there about this woman. She is probably one of the worst human beings alive today, and not even really a journalist. She's basically an activist doxer, and she is awful. Okay, like, I think she's the one that tried to throw Dave Portnoy under the bus when he was doing his pizza thing a couple of months ago, and he has a video out there where he called her up and was like, "You said this." She's like, "No, I didn't." He's like, "I'm literally reading like what you said to you." And she's like, "No, you still didn't do it." And it's like, yeah, I think so. Um, but not going off on a tangent on those people, says Fayette was the one oh here it's right here. So he was the one who tried to infiltrate an advertising boycott of a Barstool event last month and she failed. Okay, I didn't notice that. It says Rand a former Deadspin blogger, there's your problem, who made a name trying to defame Dave Portnoy. Oh, so more Dave Portnoy stuff. So she also failed. It says you all know Taylor Lorenz, the mentally unstable tech reporter, in scare quotes, who unsuccessfully tried to destroy the life of Pyrochic, the libs of TikTok creator. So as long live the days of Woodward and Kornheiser, and we call the Washington Post a hate for profit racket if the paper were still profitable. And I'm just going to check the comments really quick. Yeah, well, they noticed the derail the presidency thing too. Yeah, so again, I don't like I have no well, there's no bone in my body that's has any sort of sympathy for these mainstream media outlets. They're all horrible. And Washington Post fails. I might as well throw a party. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Do you like the fact that the Washington Post has failed, or do you want to see somebody else maybe try to do something with them and get them out of the reach of Jeff Bezos? Let me know in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.